Hi, my name is Gary Baker. I'm Associate Director with Janssen Scientific Affairs. I'm going to share with you some information today about our poster titled Tapentadol Abuse, the First 18 Months. We worked with the RADARS, which stands for the Researched Abuse, Diversion, and Addiction-Related Surveillance Program out of the Rocky Mountain Poison and Drug Center, to assimilate some data from their programs looking at the abuse, misuse, and diversion of tapentadol over the first 18 months following product launch. We took data from 4 of the RADARS data channels, the Drug Diversion Program, which represents law enforcement officers across the United States, the SKIP program, which stands for Survey of Key Informants Patients, which represents inpatient drug treatment programs, from the Poison Center program, which takes information from calls to the poison centers across the U.S., representing about 90% of the U.S. population, and also the outpatient opioid treatment program, or the methadone maintenance programs. And we looked at the data over the first 18 months following product launch, starting in the 3rd quarter of 2009 through the 4th quarter of 2010. Over that time, we had the unique opportunity to evaluate the abuse, misuse, and diversion of tapentadol from product launch, which is really a unique perspective. And as we go through the results section, you will see time and again through the 4 data channels that abuse of tapentadol is low, particularly in relation to the comparator opioids on the graph, and that those rates remain consistent over time. The first panel we'll look at is from the Drug Diversion Program. The top graph represents data from the population per 100,000 denominator, and this represents essentially the public health burden associated with abuse of diversion of each of the drugs. And you can see here that the tapentadol is at or near the x-axis, or the 0 line, throughout the 18 months. The second graph represents data from the unique recipients of dispensed drug. This is the per 1,000 denominator. This represents those patients who have filled legitimately written prescriptions over the course of time, and really represents data more reflective of the number of prescriptions that have been issued. And in the Drug Diversion Program, again, the data shows that the rates of diversion in this case were low and consistent over time. The remaining programs, the SKIP program, where the inpatient drug treatment center, shows some similar data. There was some variability in the URDD data over time. However, there was no significant trend. And as we continue the data beyond the 4th quarter of 2010, the data does remain consistently low. So in conclusion, we see that the RADARS data is timely, it's sensitive, it's very robust. The data from all 4 programs indicates that tapentadol is creating less of a public health burden, including arrests or admissions to public detox programs, than the comparator opioids, and that the findings that are consistent over time, and this is all in light of the increased availability of the drug through the channels over time. So we will continue to monitor the abuse rates of tapentadol moving forward, and we're happy to share this data with you. Have a great day.